of that.
I know.
I think that was probably one of the best recaps I'd done in a while.
It was good.
Okay. All right. Well, after I've just finished the best recap of this entire series, we're going to call it that. No, I'm just kidding. Yes. So a couple weeks ago, our party ran into a big problem. Very big problem. Where after having destroyed the forge, kept the crystal for themselves, went to sleep to try to get some much needed rest, they woke up to a horrible nightmare where they all fought various different creatures from their past and maybe their future. Every single one of them died during this combat. You know, a DM's perfect dream of TPK in the party without ending a campaign. Because as their vision went black, a creature appeared before them, claiming to be from the realm of Dalquar, calling himself Il Lashtavar, the Dreaming Dark, warned them that Mordain the Fleshweaver, an old foe from long time past, was trying to bring back Kyber and has been manipulating the gears and the cogs in the background of all the issues that have been going on throughout Corvair. The group woke up very disorientated and a little kind of discombobulated and confused after what transpired, maybe a little frightened and scared. They had a silent breakfast and proceeded to depart the ship. A couple of them going off to go to the market to grab a few things real quick before their departure from the city of Sharn. A couple of them going to visit their family, or Rose's family, to check on the status of her mom at the hospital. But one individual, being a little more disturbed about some of the stuff that was revealed during this dream, didn't wait for the rest of his party, and like Neo from the Matrix, shot up into the sky to head off alone. And that is where we found ourselves, as Steel, Ro, Tavern, and Echo. The four of you are on the deck of your ship, having just watched Halceris fly off up into the air without a single word.
Is he mad?
I'm sure he's gonna be fine.
I think he's just a little, need some time for himself to think. Probably shaken up by whatever we all went through.
I mean, we didn't technically go through it, right?
Still happened.
Not physically, but...
Well, I mean, I'd be a splat down there if it did. But, yeah, I'm not traumatized or anything. I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm fine.
Insight check on roll.
Go ahead, give me an insight check if you want.
You don't have to roll. She's not fine.
She's sarcastic.
14.
Yeah, no, she's not doing good. She is not good.
She joking.
You can actually kind of see Ro as she's saying she's fine. She's like feeling her body, making sure everything's still intact.
I've still got ankles. I still have ankles.
Yeah, you're doing it like you're not even doing it consciously. You're just.
Ooh, you ever get itchy in places that you like got stabbed in a dream? You ever get itchy?
No, as I scratch the scar from that one dream way long ago.
Yeah, so weird. Neither do I.
Well, we still have business to handle today, so I say we get on with it.
Right.
Okay. So, I believe you are planning on departing in two separate directions. I know, Ro, you are planning on going straight to the hospital to check on your mother, who has been in prison for the last however many years by your disguised uncle,
The Rakshasa.
the
Stupid
Rakshasa, and your brother, to make sure that they're doing okay. Is anybody leaving with Ro? Or who is
I'm-
going with Ro?
I'll go.
We'll keep going with Rona. I guess we could leave and then leave together and then split up to go wherever.
Yeah, because I know a couple of you are planning on going to the market as well, or the bazaar. And so it's going to be very shortly before you all end up splitting, as you start making your way through the early morning city.
Wait, 1 sec. Steele, when are we meeting back here? I mean, I'm the captain. We'll meet back here at the time that you decide.
We're going to go have lunch before. That's where I'm going next. We'll meet at the. Yeah.
Lunch.
Meet at the tavern.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
aye.
something
I'm the
else you do know too is that the night before, you all sent your first mate Richter to go gather all of the deckhands and the shipwrights, telling them that their shore leave is canceled or is finished, and that you guys plan on departing today. So he is out and about trying to get all of your crew, and a lot of your crew have started coming back. All right. So you all make it through the city, and you get to a point where you are departing. Ro, you're heading off to see your mom and brother at the hospital. And Echo, you are going with her?
Yep.
Okay. Doesn't take you very long because the docks are not that far away from where your mother is being cared for. And you arrive at the hospital, and you see a lot of the attendants kind of just going around doing their normal morning things. A lot of them look at you, smile, and nod. And you make your way to your mom's little chamber where she is currently. You see her laying in the bed, sound asleep. Your brother sitting next to the bed, head laid down right next to your mom, sleep as well, his hand holding hers.
What kind of watch are you keeping? I'll get to my brother and just not in his ear, but just close enough.
He kind of twitches a little bit, but just.
You're not doing a very good job.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ah, shit. I knew this was gonna hit me. Feels like real life. That's a 5.
As you.
Actually, wait. No.
Okay. Well, I am going to say. Okay, never mind.
Sorry, I got excited. 16.
Okay. So you also. So looking at everything, just making sure I got this right, you all have a point of inspiration at the moment. And Ro, you also have a D4 inspiration. So you guys are aware.
The D4 definitely wasn't going to help me.
Yeah. So with a 16, you see he just shoots up and pulls a dagger out from his belt and slashes and just misses your chin. And he stops and he drops the dagger instantly.
I'm really tired of you trying to kill me, bud.
I'm sorry. I'm a little on edge. I'm sorry. He bends down, grabs the dagger, and he puts it away. You see, and Echo, you can kind of see his cheeks are looking like a little red.
Do I know the age gap between these two?
So you know Actually, I don't think you ever did tell anybody how old
I don't
you-
even
but
remember
your
our
brother.
age yet.
So your brother is currently 15.
Yeah.
He's
So like 8 years?
So about 8 years.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's how old I am. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is now. So it's about an 8-year.
I'm just gonna nudge Ron, be like, why are you picking on him?
Because he's rude and he keeps stabbing me.
Well, in fairness, when I stabbed you last time, I thought you had murdered Dad.
So the whole believing that your sister murdered your dad thing, not chill.
But that's what
Mm.
that's what Uncle Ulrich said, and
Yeah, and look how that one turned out, huh? He's real
He's-
trustworthy.
he just drops down into the chair. He's just staring down at his feet, like almost like he's drawing something on the floor with his foot.
I feel like there's a lot of there's a huge lack of communication between you two.
Echo. You're right, but probably not the time.
When is the time?
All right. Has she woken up?
She's she's been coming in and out. She was asking for you earlier.
All right. If you want to go, freshen up or whatever, I'll take a turn.
Okay, yeah. I need some food. Okay. And he kind of gets up and starts to walk out. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sit in the chair that he left behind, and I'll take my mother's hand, and I will wait for her to wake up.
Just as you sit down, you hear your brother didn't quite leave the room yet. I'm really glad you're home. And then he turns around and walks out.
Yep,
What do you-
that's it. Echo, don't give
Echo.
me that look.
I'm just.
Not all of us want to talk about our feelings all the time. Sorry, not at you, not at you. Just stressed. See, I apologize. I'm sorry.
I accept your apology.
Growth.
Okay. Anything else you all want to do while you're here?
No,
No?
I'm in it for the ride.
Okay. Steele and Taryn, you all start making your way down the streets of Sharn, heading towards the Dura Bazaar, which is located in the middle Dura. So it takes you a little while to get there. You get there though, and there's just music playing in the streets. As if I can get this music to come up. There we go. All right. You guys show up to the bazaar, and there's just merchants everywhere. Some of them still getting their stalls set up. Some you get the smell of fresh baked bread from some of the stores in the area. You even see the shop that you guys went to before that sold all the nice donuts and everything. What are you all looking for?
A few things I'm looking for. Restocking on arrows. A poisonous kit, and see if you can snag any, fun items.
So the arrows in the poisoner's kit, easy enough for you to find. We'll mark down base player's handbook prices on that. You'll be good to go. Steele, what are you looking for?
I'm not actually looking to shop. I'm just looking for the magistrate's office.
Okay, so that would actually have been still in the upper district, so you wouldn't have come down to the bazaar then. Okay, so we'll come back to you then here in a second. So Taryn, what, you say you're looking for other stuff. What kind of other stuff are you looking for?
Like magic items, things that'll help me be a menace, I guess, in in battle. In what's available? Let's see what's available. It's Peru.
So there's a large selection of stuff here. So tell you what, this is what I'll do. You kind of look through and see if there's anything in particular you're looking for, and we'll see if you can find it, but you got to let me know. We'll go to Steel to handle this stuff with the magistrate.
All
All
right.
right. So, Steel, you go and you find the magistrate's office. And the guards there, having dealt with you guys already, and you guys helped fend off the attack of the assassins from earlier, they let you in, and you have to wait just a minute or two, but then the magistrate, you get let into his office, and you see the gentleman sitting there. Yes, what can I do for you?
I have a special request. Just
Y'all have saved the city, from what I hear. So yeah, what can I do for you?
first, if you don't mind, I'd like to make sure we're actually alone here. I'm gonna cast See Invisibility, and I'm gonna set the group to searching around and keeping an eye out. So.
Yep. So you kind of look around and you don't see anything invisible or anybody as far as you and your companions can tell. You guys are alone in the room.
And I'm gonna take the bag of holding. I'm gonna reach in. I'm gonna pull out a copycat bag.
Okay.
It looks exactly like my bag of holding that I've been playing around with last night. And I'm going to hand off the actual bag of holding.
Oh, yeah. What do you want me to do with this?
I need you to put it somewhere, but don't tell me where. And I'll be back for it this afternoon, this evening.
You see, he kind of opens it up and looks in it. Ah. Might I ask why?
No, you can't, unfortunately. That's why it's an odd request.
Yeah, I suppose I can hold on to this for you. When do you think you're gonna need to come get it back?
Hopefully, this afternoon, not too long. I'd even say in a few hours you can even have it delivered back to my ship at the docks. I just need it put somewhere out of sight for the next 4 hours or so.
You know what? This is pretty easy to request. I think I can handle this. All right. Anything else?
Just don't leave it here.
Don't leave it here. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Sound okay? I can do that.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, and I hope my trust is well placed.
Yes. It and he's just kind of looking like he just seems really thrown off by this. He doesn't seem to understand why, but he's like, okay, it's not like it's a complicated thing, and you guys
seem like a
helped
man
him.
of honor. You treated my friend well. And
Yeah.
right now, that's hard to come by in this town.
Sean can be a rough place, but it's home.
I'm also going to ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
What do you know about Rakshasa?
Rakshasa. Just the stories and the legends.
Can I
They're
do
the
an insight
dangerous
check?
creatures. Yeah.
12. Actually, hold on. We're gonna use inspiration. Is that okay?
Yep. You can use your
All right.
inspiration.
Okay. 14.
Okay. So you're looking at it and he seems distracted. Just kind of staring at the bag, wondering why it's almost as if he's trying to figure out why you're asking this. Or asking him to hold it. Like he seems more focused on why you're asking him to hold the bag than anything else you're asking him right now.
Okay.
But you're not sensing any, like, he's not trying to throw you off or anything.
He seems truthful about his ignorance of Rakshasa.
Yeah.
That's what okay.
Yeah, he's just more distracted of the bag.
All right. And I will go join my friends for lunch.
Okay. All right. Tavern. You're down in the bazaar. You find all sorts of stuff while you're down there. You find some people you got some quivers or endless quivers. You have some people selling some. You find a couple like +1 short swords and stuff like that. Anything particular you're trying to find?
Oh, you said endless quivers. What do you mean by that?
So let me pull that item back up here. So there's a quiver, or the efficient quiver.
Okay,
Each of the quivers. So you walk up to the one stand and you see the guy there. Yes, sir. Come here. How are you doing today? I see you're a hunter of some sort, yes?
Yeah, some sort.
Yes, so you see all those arrows, right? All the arrows you got in your quiver there. They tend to fall out, right? All over the ground sometimes. You lose them in the woods. Gets lost amongst the sticks, right? Well, guess what? I have this quiver. Great, it's got an extra dimensional space inside of it. Okay, it can hold any number of things.
So I have an efficient quiver, but I'll take another one. That's fine. I'll take another one. There are 2 archers here.
Okay, yeah, no, I see you have one on your back. Okay, yes. You do want the second one though?
Yeah. So yeah, I'll take a efficient quiver. A +1 short sword. And
okay.
The material components for spell.
Oh, what kind of components you need there, friend?
A golden acorn.
Golden acorn, you say?
Yes.
And you see, he just kind of ponders for a second. He goes down. You hear him rummaging through something. And you see him pull out an acorn covered in lead. You see him pull out a pearl. Like you see him just start pulling out all sorts of. He pulls out a walnut at one point. Then he finally pulls out a golden acorn. Yes, there we go. We have that. We have the quiver. We have one of these short swords right here. Anything else, my friend?
I've heard certain stories about maybe an item or spell that douses the light in the immediate area. Do you have anything that that's?
And he's like, hold on. And you hear him rummaging through, and his stand's only probably maybe 3 feet wide. But it sounds like whatever he's rummaging through under the stand is massive. And he pulls out a small globe, probably almost looks like it's made of crystal, about 3 inches in diameter. Yes, we have this lovely device right here. So this, my friend, are you familiar with drift globes?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Maybe held one or two.
Yes, so drift globes fairly common, right? Well, this one right here works the exact opposite of a drift globe. You speak the command word and it dims all the lights in the immediate area. But then you speak a different command word and it'll cast darkness on yourself.
That seems pretty useful, actually. All right, so how much would all of this run?
All right, let's see here. And he brings out an abacus and starts shifting stuff around on the abacus. All right, so that's gonna be 150 for the quiver, 150 for the sword. Let's see, the acorn. Now, for your component, how much is the acorn got to be worth?
200.
All right, it's 200 for the acorn. So that's 500, and then the globe. You know what? I like you. I like you. I'm gonna give you the globe for 350. Yes. So that's gonna cost 850 gold pieces.
850, huh? I mean, it's a huge, but you already given me a deal for the globe. How 800? You was going to call it even?
I like you, friend. I like you. I like you. Give me a persuasion roll real quick.
16.
800. 825.
Damn. These times like these, I really miss steel. Yeah, sure, 825. That works. That's all
Well,
right.
my friend, I can retire now. Oh, you are a good friend of mine. Yes. Would you like me to wrap any of this up for you?
No.
No? You're just gonna take it as is. I got you. Okay then. Yes, if I could just get you to go ahead and sign my ledger here. And he kind of puts a piece of paper out, and you see he kind of takes a pen and ink, and he jots down each of the items with the price next to them. Yes, if you could just go ahead and initial here. You know, I have to keep track of all the magical items I sell and who I give them to.
Yes. And yeah, I put a T, just a big, huge, obnoxious T.
Okay.
That's right in the box.
Okay, my friend. Yes, these items are now yours. Please don't kill anyone with them, though. And if you do, you didn't get them from me. Yeah.
I don't even know your name.
I like to keep it that way.
And I turn around. Olana's with me, right? I forgot.
Yes, Olana. Yes, your daughter Olana is with you.
Yeah, Olana. So I turn around with grab her sword, which I forgot about in the hand haggling. Grab her sword, replace it with the +1 short sword.
Okay.
Take her quiver, give her the efficient one, and what else did I get? No, nothing else. And I take the quiver and the short sword. I turn around and say, how much does these get me?
You know, honestly, I don't buy that kind of stuff. I just deal in the magical curiosities.
I bet I'm sure it's cheaper to enchant, wares instead of trying to make them from scratch.
I mean, a regular short sword and a quiver. I give you 2 silver or 2 gold.
Better than nothing.
All right, here you go. And he gives you 2 of your gold back.
Cool.
And you see him, he just kind of takes them, looks at them, tosses them, and you hear them clatter into a whole pile of stuff.
All right, and I turn back again, and I just look at Alana, and I'm assuming she experienced the whole ordeal with us, right? She wasn't a dream. All right.
Yeah.
So I just turn back to her, and I just look at her, and she has her new stuff in us, and I just say, even if it costs my dying breath, I'll never allow something like that to happen to you again. And off we go. And if do we so what's the time looking at? Is it almost time to meet with the party?
Yeah, so it took you to get down there. It probably took you an hour to an hour and a half to get to the bazaar.
All right.
So it's gonna take you about another hour to get to the tavern.
Yeah, I'll just head to the tavern then. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just one last thing. Any mail? I guess I don't know.
Any mail? Like mail armor?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, mail.
Deliveries.
No, I know what you're talking about, and at the moment, no.
All right, I'll just head up to the tavern then.
Okay. All right, so you're heading to the tavern now. Steele's heading to the tavern now. Ro and Echo are currently with Ro's mom. Halceris, having gone airborne away from the rest of your party, where are you heading?
Flying straight to the Margrave University, which I believe is probably in the upper city too.
Yes,
right?
it is. Yep. And you remember, because this is where actually your adventure began as a group. You all met when you all took a job for Margrave University so long ago.
I think there's a lot of that as I'm just like flying over the city, like noticing little bits and pieces, just being like kind of the shock of the nightmare, and then like the stark relief of like, hey, this is where it started and it ended last night, unable to do anything. So yeah,
Yep.
I think it's kind of a solemn flight for Halceris.
Okay. So you fly and you arrive at the university. As you're kind of flying by too, you got these gargoyles are just flying by you. You got these sky carriages carrying people going around you, but you're just kind of just cruising right along by them, and you arrive at the front of the university. And you see an individual standing there. Seems to almost be a greeter. Good morning, sir. What is it we can do for you today?
Yes, apologize for not having a more formal introduction. My name is Halceris Ainsworth of the Fallen Star Company. I would like to peruse the library. There are a few things that I must research, and I am afraid time is a bit of the essence.
You are with the Fallen Star Company. I am not familiar with this company. What kind of research are you doing?
Might we speak inside? The sun is a bit too much for me this early in the morning.
Yes. And he kind of snaps his fingers towards another kind of person standing by, and they come over, stand where he is, and he brings you just inside. He just kind of looks at you expectantly.
Yes. If you would like, you can send. Hold on. I have the names in my notes. If you would like proof of my there it is. If you'd like proof of my credentials, you can contact Captain Stefan or the of the Royal Guard, or you can reach out to the Sovereign Host. What is the name? Not Archdeacon. What is the title of the Sovereign Host? Not Pope. I call him Pope all the time.
I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And he's like, oh, hold on a second. And he kind of puts his hand up to his head and he closes his eyes. And you hear him speaking the incantation of a spell you're fairly familiar with. Spell of sending.
Of course.
And then he kind of waits a moment. Yes. So, the church says that you are good people. Whatever it is you need, the library is open to you.
It is much appreciated. If you could direct me, I am not sure if there is one place to have it, it would be here, but I must find information on Delcor and the Dreaming Dark?
Well, it is interesting subject you're researching, my friend.
Indeed.
Very well. Anything particular with Dalcor?
As much as you are able to find me, historical accounts, if there are any, as well as any context of dealing with this realm, these creatures, or anything of the name of what is the name again?
Lashtavar.
Lashtavar.
Ah, yes. Follow me. And he kind of leads you through into the library area, and he points to a table for you to take a seat at. And so you sit there and you wait as you see other individuals at other tables, and you see other attendees of this library bringing them different books and stuff like that. A few moments go by, and he brings over a stack of probably about 5 or 6 books and lays them down in front of you. This is what I can find for now. I can keep looking while you pour through these ones.
It would be most appreciated.
All right. How long do you plan on staying here looking for this stuff? Looking through this.
So we're meeting for lunch, so I'm going to assume I have at least, because it didn't take me long to get to the
it took you like half an hour.
So,
yeah.
So with that, I would say I will probably at least do research for the first hour, probably 2 hours at least, and then from there, if I'm getting any headway or not, it'll kind of be the determining factor.
Okay, go ahead, give me an investigation check.
And I'm going to gift of luck myself, and also because it's important, I'm going to, well, no, that doesn't improve that one. Okay, well, I'll get guidance myself.
So here's the thing with guidance, because it's only lasts for the
I'll just keep upping it. I don't have any concentrations going on.
Okay.
I'll just keep like it just lasts a minute, and then I just keep tapping.
Okay.
But yeah, so gift of luck, so I'll take advantage on it.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yep.
Woof.
Good thing you did.
Woof again.
Well, so you do still have a point of inspiration as well.
Let's do it. Burn it down. Woof. Y'all,
So
that's not great.
For the first hour, you sit there and you just start going through. And as you're going through the books, you just keep losing yourself. You see Echo fall from a stab wound. You see Ro get flung off the side. The visions of the battle just keep running through your head, and you're not able to focus on what's on the paper. Like, just the whole battle just keeps replaying in your head over and over again. So that was your first hour.
Do I get a roll for the second hour?
Do you want to do anything before you go into that? He brings you back a couple more books. It's like, this is the last I could find.
You subtly hear in the back of your mind, Steel going, and this is what happens when you leave me behind.
You were doing your own thing. I will. I think this is as good a place as any. I think it's a moment of after he drops off like the second batch of books. How Sarah's like in this like pit of unable to concentrate, unable to like focus on, can't find the answers in the book, and so he just like hangs his head and like looks down and sees his pendant and sees the relic, and I'm going to cast Commune, my
Okay.
5th level spell slot.
Commune. All right. So, as you cast Commune, let's double check what the verbiage on that is. So, you contact your deity and ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with yes or a no. You must ask your question before the spell ends. Okay. As you grab your holy symbol and you focus on the spell, you feel the warmth coming from your holy symbol and from your little crystal. Where is that located? Oh, it's embedded in your symbol.
Mhm.
That's right. You feel a particular warmth coming from that. You feel the connection with the sovereign host.
I am at a loss. I do not know. The multiplying villainies, nature, and magic swarm against us, and I do not know which way we are to go in order to help people. Will pursuing the rest of these forges help stop the Flesh Weaver? Is my first question.
So as you ask that first question, you get almost a wash of a sense of ease come over you. And you get the sense that it will have some effect.
These creatures from the Dreaming Dark, I sense that they are not benevolent in any way. Should we trust them? They seem to wish to stop Kyber's release as much as us, but can they be trusted?
At that question, you get the smell of just rotted food and decayed flesh. You get the sense that no, you should not trust them.
If we should not trust them, would, in like how Cyrus is like trying to think about what he knows about them, what he's seen so far, and he knows the giant sealed them away, and he hasn't heard anything about that, but there's also a giant clan that he's never heard of. And so my final question is, would helping Tyrion and Echo figure out their ancestry help us in some way?
You get almost a wave of disappointment kind of washes over you. Almost as if saying no.
I think then there's just like a beat of like knowing that the spell is ending and like feeling like the warmth recede from the pendant, and it is a moment of like, hey, I just felt this warmth recede before when I couldn't cast magic and I wasn't able to contact them. And I think just it's not something he's planning to say, but just a question: am I still worthy?
As you ask that question, the warmth that you're feeling from your holy symbol just kind of fades away. And you feel your spell end without an answer.
So yeah, I cannot be trusted. It won't help looking up the giants. So I guess I'll take one more crack at trying to think, is there anything else that in this university that would be
So so I am going to tell you that as you come out of your spell, you look down at the books again. There's a couple books that you're being drawn to. And on your investigation roll, I'm going to give you an additional +5 to whatever you roll.
I'm gonna, just with like the kind of residual divinity on me, I'm gonna cast channel divinity, not to read minds, which I know I always love to do, but I can use knowledge of the ages, and I can have proficiency in any skill.
Okay.
So I'll give myself proficiency in investigation as well. So
okay, so you get to add a +5, and I'm mainly doing it because your use of the commune spell was great.
Nice.
So you also get to add your proficiency on top of it as well.
Okay, so +9, and
Yep.
I'll use another point of luck. And I got no more stuff after this, so let's see what happens. Oh, woof. Advantage, come on. Wow. That's literally the same roll, isn't it?
Just about.
Nope,
Before it was a
1 and
1 and
4.
a 4. This is a 2 and a 4.
Garbage.
Complete
So-
garbage. But +9, so 15.
Okay. So feeling
Oh,
a
and a D4. Hold up. D4 for the guide. 17.
Okay. So with a 17, you grab the first book that you're kind of feeling a pull towards, and you start going through it, and you find one small little passage talking about how the giants found a way to stop the quarry from taking over their home continent of Zendrick, and that they used some unknown device to block them from coming into the mortal realm. And then in another book, you look, and it starts talking about the Kalashtar, individuals who seem to have a link with the realm of dreams. But you also see something about another kingdom on the continent of Sarlona. The Kalashtar are constantly at war with them. And yet they seem to have a direct contact with Lashtavar. So you got the Kalashtar
are at
and
war
the
with
Inspired. They're at war with the Inspired. The Inspired are individuals who are believed to be possessed by the quarry. But that's all you're able to get.
Okay. Then I will take my leave.
Okay. As you get up to leave, the attendant that was there says, "Did you find what you were looking for?"
I found what I could. With much much assistance from you. Thank you very much. I would not have found nearly as much without your help.
It was my pleasure. We look forward to seeing you again here at the library.
Hopefully not too long. And I will make my way out. And then I think I need just a little bit of decompression time, so I just flag down a sky coach to take me to the tavern.
Okay. Ro, as you're sitting there watching over your mom, you see her eyes start to flutter and open. And she looks right at you. And you see a tear start to well up in her eye as she's looking at you.
You can't cry every time you see me.
And her hand reaches up and just kind of caresses the side of your face.
I'm glad you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't. You have nothing to be sorry for. You got thrown in a dungeon. If anything, I'm sorry I ran.
He loved you.
Yeah. I know. He's always gonna be my dad, but
She starts shaking her head.
yeah, I know.
Not him. Your real father.
About that. Who?
She kind of turns away from you. And as she looks back, you see more tears are just starting to go down her cheek now. Ulrich. And then she kind of closes her eyes and passes out again.
Yeah.
Echo, you heard this too.
I can't say anything.
I'm just looking at Echo and just speechless. Just. Do you think she meant the real one or the? Do you think I?
Yeah, have you been feeling catty lately? Sorry, I make jokes when I'm uncomfortable.
So do I, Echo. Do you think my hands are gonna bend backwards?
We'll test your reflexes at another time.
My reflexes are really good. Sometimes.
Well, wait, is her mom like...
Wait, hold your hand out. I'm gonna try and grab it backwards.
So, so what was that? What were you saying, Echo?
I was gonna ask, is her mom still functional or is she out of it?
She's unconscious. She basically
darn
just,
it.
yeah.
Great timing, lady.
Well, keep in mind, she has been in prison for a
know,
very
I
long
know.
time. She's very malnourished, still dehydrated. She is recovering.
Meow.
Well, why are you making cat noises? As your brother comes walking into the room.
Do you have
So,
family history books or something?
Yeah, so do you know all of the family secrets?
No.
So which ones do you know? Just so that we're on the same page.
So Uncle Ulrich didn't bring me in on a lot of the secrets. Neither did Mom. 'Cause I'm
Okay.
not old enough yet. They said when I turn 16, then they'll bring me into the family business, and I can start learning to run the house now that Dad's gone.
Okay. Anything about anything?
No. Well, you seem like something's wrong. What's wrong?
If I tell you, I'll let you know when you're 16. Are you gonna be mad?
He just kind of starts kicking at the ground.
Oh, okay. Maybe just sit down for this one, bud.
Okay. And he sits down.
I'm gonna tell you all that I know. It's not much.
Okay. What's
You
going
also
on?
just found out like a minute ago.
Oh man, what if I throw up instead of telling you? That sounds nice.
I can break the news if you're struggling.
That almost feels worse.
Okay, what Ro? Or no, Nat? What's going on?
I don't even know who I am at this point. Turns out my dad's not my dad. And it sounds like Uncle Ulrich is not Uncle, he's my dad.
Wait,
But I don't
wait.
know if it was
What?
Uncle Ulrich or the thing. And I don't know if there was ever an Uncle Ulrich before the thing. Or if the thing is my father. And now what if my hands go backwards?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. I'm not. Okay, I'm an adult. Okay. So it turns out we might be half siblings.
You're my sister.
Yeah. Either way, yeah.
So what's the problem?
Still family.
Yeah. We're still family. Great. Nothing. I'm really sweaty. We're fine. We're fine. No matter what I tell you next, we're fine. Okay.
Yes. Good.
Father was not my real dad.
So the rumors are true then.
What rumor? Nobody
That he wasn't
told-
your real father.
I only learned that like a week ago. Have you just known that for 2 years?
No, not longer. We've known that longer. That's what Uncle Ulrich was saying, was that Dad wasn't your real father, and and you murdered him and ran away when you found out or something.
Nobody told me. Nobody told me. Nobody told me anything.
And he's just so who's your real father?
See, that's the part that's kind of confusing. Because Mom woke up for about a minute and said Ulrich,
Uncle
but
Ulrich?
I don't know the difference between Ulrich and the thing.
And you see him just kind of
Meow, the thing.
only Mom would know. Mom would know the truth.
I know, but I can't bother her right now.
What about her journals?
What? Nobody tells me anything. Nobody tells me anything.
Mom keeps the journals. You could go maybe look in her journals.
I literally just asked, do you have like family books or history books or anything kind of detailing your ancestry?
Okay, journals. Where are they?
I know whatever one she's currently using, she keeps on her nightstand. I looked in it one time. She caught me and yeah, I didn't look again. But I did find she had a bunch of them in a safe of some kind under her bed.
Okay. Echo?
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling impulsive. I'm gonna ask you if this is a reasonable plan of action.
All
And
in.
then as the captain, I'm gonna decide after that. So, do I go in there, break into my mother's safe, and read the journals? Or do I wait until she wakes up and then find a way to get into the safe and read her journals, but like while she knows?
I don't think she'll be upset if you break in. Because she just
Okay, yep, that answers that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Your turn. Sit here.
Okay.
But that also may be just a lot of Tyrion and you rubbing off on me and me not making me do that. I'll support
Yeah.
you no matter what.
Can you I have the coin, right?
Yeah.
And can I send a message back? No.
No, so
Yeah.
you can send a message to him
Okay.
and he can respond. That's
I'm
it.
gonna hold the coin up. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, I'm gonna think really hard.
Okay.
Brain power.
The one brain cell is clapping really hard. And then I'm gonna stare at the coin. Meet me at my family's house. We gotta steal some shit.
Taryn, you get that just as you conclude your purchase, you get that message.
Well, looks like we're taking a little bit of a detour. Gonna head to the house.
Okay. So, Rose's state. And nobody stops you this time from just going right in.
I still look really suspicious. Like I look sus. Like I'm walking around looking like I should be caught.
But, so, yes, however, they all recognize the family resemblance. Now that you're not trying to hide yourself. And you go right in.
Hey.
And you're able to find your way up to your mom's room.
Wait, I have a couple questions.
Yeah.
Okay. One. Was your dad, uncle? No. What are we gonna call him now?
Just call him my uncle. We can't. Let's just uncle. Uncle's fine.
Okay.
Uncle Pappy.
Was your uncle?
Always a demon?
Yeah, that's one.
I don't
Number
know.
two,
I
if
don't.
he is, does that make your dad also one? Because if they're related, there's got to be some.
Okay, so at some point, I think he wasn't, but I don't know when, and I don't know when
That's
I
actually
show
him.
up on this timeline. What if I'm part?
Okay, but like, you're not evil, so I think it'll be okay.
No, but
You don't
it's
have to
so
bring out
gross.
the thing. You can just
Oh,
be
it's so
you.
gross. My hands hurt when I think about it. It's so gross.
Don't think about it.
I wouldn't mind the stripes. The stripes are kind of cool.
Okay, let's just find the journals and get you some answers.
Do you think that means I can like change into other things?
It would certainly be useful if you could. For all of us.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
try it. Now that I, I'm gonna try it.
You're gonna try changing into something else?
Yes.
Nothing happens.
All right. Okay. One more shot.
Maybe there's like something you have to unlock.
Oh, okay. My head hurts. Let's go.
You gotta like unlock a piece of you that just releases this part.
Okay.
Mhm.
So as you're having this conversation, you arrive at your mom's room.
Should we wait for Taryn?
Well, no, Taryn's there too. So you guys all
Okay.
did meet up. Yeah.
Hey, so my dad's not my dad. My dad's my uncle, or my uncle's my dad. Unsure. I don't even know who. I don't know. We're gonna go steal my mom's journals and find out.
Oh, right. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Where is
easiest break-in of our lives.
Okay.
As we walk through the door.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys go right in. You get up to your mom's room. And since your brother told you where it is, you easily find a safe underneath your mom's bed. It's a nice elongated iron safe.
Can I check to see if it is trapped, or can I aid someone that is better at this? Check if it's trapped.
Are you checking, or are you assisting someone else?
One of us actually doesn't. One of us have thieves tools.
We
Yeah,
both
yeah.
have thieves' tools, but we're
Yeah, we
checking
do
for
both
if it's
have-
trapped.
I
So
thought you
if
all
we're-
had thieves' tools. I thought you all were
Yeah.
bad kids.
we do.
I don't
we
have
do. We
thieves'
no. We
tools. I
have.
would
I have.
So
never-
who is checking for traps?
I'll check for traps. It's an investigation check, right?
Investigation with advantage because
I'll-
Ro is helping you.
Yeah, I'll check for traps.
My investigation is bad because my intelligence is bad.
It
I rolled low. 18.
You do not see any traps on this.
Not trapped, I suppose. All
Get
right.
in there.
Hey.
I would do it. I'm stressed. Hands
So
shaking.
now it's a slate of hand check.
With help, because I'm holding the tools and shining a light from my blade that lights up.
Okay, it's a stretch.
Do I have a blade
Oh,
that lights up?
I did a whole saving throw.
Your spoon?
My rapier used to light up.
Used to. It's gone now. Oh wait, no, I
Okay.
think your rapier so you do have advantage. So go ahead, roll the advantage.
All right, so I clicked the thieves' tools and did
Oh, okay.
dexterity. So okay. Why are you doing this to me? 13.
You start and it's
Wait,
not.
can I add my inspiration to it?
I will let you add your D4 inspiration. Go.
Okay,
Go ahead, give
okay,
me the
okay,
D4.
okay. I know how to do this. I have done this.
So Tyrion also
past.
has an inspiration flat, right?
Correct.
Well, that's a 14 now. Not bad,
14.
dude.
So I'll let you re-roll it. You get one re-roll with your inspiration if you want to use it.
Fine, I'll roll it
Okay.
because we really need to get in there.
Wow.
Woof.
Should
Yeah.
we use a luck point?
There's a lot of
You-
hard luck.
You
14.
have to be the one rolling for you to use luck.
So 14.
This lock's complicated.
All right, if it's not trapped, just break the lock.
How big did you say the safe was?
It's probably 5 to 6 feet long and maybe a foot wide.
Oh,
That goes real strong.
Echo,
I mean,
get in here.
The lock is a normal kind of lock. I mean, it's just
Can
a
I
14.
just pull it off?
Give me an athletics check.
Do I
Yeah.
have advantage on strength?
Only when you're
Only
raging.
when you rage.
Dang.
You want to rage real quick? Rage.
poke the bear. Poke
Or
the
I
bear.
think if you
poke
get
the bear.
big, I
See,
think
here's
you
the
also
thing.
get
The
advantage.
way Echo has used the rage in the past, this would not constitute a use of a rage.
No, I can't. 22?
So you grab hold of, you see them struggling with it. You just come walking over. You
And I'm
reach
like,
down,
okay.
and you twist it and snap it right off.
Meanwhile, my thieves' tools are still in there, so it's
Yeah.
just, she rips it off while I'm.
It's
She-
like that scene from Sherlock Holmes when Sherlock's and then Watson just kicks the door down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You take it, you look at it, you grab the lockpick out of it, you hand it back to Taryn.
I pack it away like nothing happened.
And I'm throwing it open and pawing
Yep.
around.
So you throw it open and you see a series of books. Each one of them has a range of dates, and it looks like they're being stored in chronological order.
The first one I'm going to go to is when I was born.
Okay, so you go to the one that has the dates of when you were born, and go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Do I have to give you investigation? I can't give you anything that doesn't use intelligence.
I'll help.
No.
That's an 11.
Okay, so with an 11,
But wait, do I have anything that I can put in
you've
there?
already used. your inspirations.
You have
I
your-
haven't used a reroll. Do I have a reroll inspiration or only?
You do.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
you know
do.
what? Fuck it.
Okay.
Oh shit. Yes.
So, as you're flipping through it, and you're looking through, and you find the date that you were born, and your mom just goes on about how happy she is and how beautiful you are, and how difficult the labor was, and
Dang.
how like
Troublesome from the womb.
yeah,
couple,
like it was just
like a couple hours. Just
yeah, no, it was about 6 hours and just awful. But she was so happy when she first saw you.
Yeah, I'm skimming through that stuff. I'm like, yeah, she loves me. Onwards.
Yeah, okay. So you going forward or backward?
Backward, 9 months. Let's
Okay.
go.
So you go back about 9 months or so. Give me another investigation check
Okay.
because it's in a different book.
Fuck me, luck.
Okay.
Is this a fucking joke?
This is some bad rolls.
Wait,
I'm gonna
okay.
say everyone
what the fuck?
refresh.
Can I just rifle through while Ro is struggling with that? Can I just peer through, see what I can find? If I find
Okay.
anything of note.
Okay. Go ahead.
In
Give
the-
me
In the chest?
investigation.
Gonna loot this house. No one's home.
19.
Okay. So Ro, you're kind of going through and it just seems like a garbled mess almost. Like you're just like looking through your mom's old memories are kind of throwing you off. Taryn,
Wait,
you
I have a question. Why are you looking at when you were born? Why not before then?
oh, that's what she's
Now
looking at now.
Before then.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Might be.
So Taryn, you go a little bit further. You grab one of the books that's a little further back, probably about a year and a half before Ro was born. And you're going through and you see some entries about Ro's father having left out on a mission and not returning.
Think you might want to take a look at this one.
What's it say?
So as you look at it, it's because you're familiar with your family's history. You guys have done a lot of going out and seeking different items or different people and stuff like that. And your father went out on a mission one time. He was expected to come back within about 3 to 4 months. At the point of this entry, it has been almost a year. And your father has still not returned. This was actively during the war as well. And your mom starts to talk how the fear is your father was killed. And this leads you down a trail. You start looking through for more stuff like this as you go through, and you go back to the book that was about 9 months before you were born. And a little bit before that, and you see where at this point your father has been missing for about a year and a half to 2 years. But your uncle Ulrich has kind of stepped up and was helping take care of the family while your father was gone. And him and your mom started to spend a lot of time together.
Okay, yeah. I will skim carefully and avoid anything that will make me uncomfortable. But my main question now is there any time where Ulrich's behavior shifted dramatically?
Okay. So just the one last quick note you notice with that as you kind of skim through, your mom put in an entry about, and you really brushed over this part about how one night your uncle and her, but then about 2 to 3 months afterwards, your father returned. But you notice entries of your mom was scared because she hadn't bled for a month.
Massively uncomfortable. Okay.
Okay.
Just imagining Ro like reading, but like just be oh no, oh no.
Yep. So you
And I'm like,
fast
stop moving. I need to read too.
Ah, no.
Welcome
no.
to the channel, Raiders. Raiders.
Hey, welcome,
Weird
Raiders
timing.
from Mike Rocker 68. You're
Sup,
just in
Raiders?
time as Ro is pouring through the journals of her mom and is discovering that
She slept
So,
with my
uh,
uncle.
he,
Horrid love affair.
your uncle or your father?
Ah! Ooh! Ee!
Uncle Papa.
Is
Dad, uncle.
yeah. So Ro is finding out that the person she grew up thinking was her father wasn't. That it's actually her uncle. Because her father had disappeared for a couple years and they thought he was dead. Mom started to fall for the uncle.
Ugh.
Father showed back up after she was pregnant.
Ugh.
Yeah. But as you go through forward, you're looking and you keep seeing entries on how your mom was happy of how much your uncle loved you. And going through, and then you find an entry about your 5th birthday and the whip that your uncle gave you for your birthday, and that he was starting to teach you weaponry and this and that. And then about a year or so after that, you find an entry where she starts talking about how he's changed.
Okay. All right. Whew. All right. Cool. Closing the book. Learned what I need to learn for now. Closing the safe. Putting it back under the bed. All right, everyone. Let's go.
Okay. And are you guys all heading to the tavern now to go grab some food?
Wait. So I'm asking her, like, has your uncle always been?
No.
No.
So I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
You're not backwards. Gotcha.
No, I'm not. Nope. No backwards here.
So
Oh.
no Rakshasa ancestry for Ro.
Dang. No
like-
Rakshasa.
I think you can tell because an evil player would have just stolen all of her mom's journals, but a good non-Rakshasa player would just let them. Very
You're
nice.
right.
I don't
Rakshasa?
want to. There is.
What's the point in stealing them?
There's
Like,
nothing I want to know less than this.
He was deep in the enemy camp for a long time.
Bro,
Okay.
you're Rakshasa?
I'm not. It turns out,
Rakshasa.
if you
Rakshasa.
want to read and find information, that would be great.
So-
I can't look at this anymore.
Sorry, but we do not have a Roshasa
No
in
Rakshasas.
the group.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But you all eventually meet at the tavern and have yourselves a nice meal as you sit down and you prepare to go speak with the Boromars about what happened down in the forge. And we're going to go ahead and get into that as soon as we come back from a short break. As I think Ro needs a little bit of time to process kind of what the information she just found out. But we're gonna get into it all here right after we come back after just a few short minutes. We'll see you soon. All right, everyone, and welcome back. Before we went on break, our adventurers here were running around the city doing all sorts of various errands. Taryn went down and did a little bit of shopping. Steele decided to go speak with the magistrate to have him hold on to his bag of holding, so when they do what's coming up, they don't have to worry about it. Halceris went off to the library and did a little bit of research on Dalquar, the realm of dreams, as well as Ilashtavar, the dreaming dark, and trying to find out the connection with Mordain and the return of Kyber. And Ro dug into her family a little bit more and discovered that her mom kept a series of journals. And going back through the journals, she discovered that her uncle was actually her father, due to some issues way back in the day where her father disappeared for a couple of years, but then turned out to not be dead. But her mom was pregnant when he returned, and yeah, good old family fun and drama. But after that, our adventurers all reconvened at a tavern to grab some lunch as they prepared to go speak with the Boromars in regards to the creation forge that they were sent to retrieve for the Boromars or to destroy by the 12. Anything you all want to do before we proceed down to speak with the Boromars?
How long a lunch are we planning to have, guys?
Quick.
Not crazy, I don't think.
All right. Then I will spend 10 minutes casting Gift of Luck on Steel. So yeah, just like while he's trying to eat, I'm like as the sovereign of the feast and fortune, Oladar, may she watch over you, and may luck find you through. A little prayer, do the thing, touch with the coin. And so, remember, you have to call that you're going to use the advantage before you roll it. It's a
Good deal.
It's a proactive thing, not a reactive thing.
I will also make a mention that we have 4 folks with 4 temporary hit points. I'm going to say that's Halceris, Echo, Ro, and Tyrion with 4 temp hit points.
Cool.
Okay.
Just added a little snack to your lunch to fortify you.
Okay.
Some fiber powder. Oh.
So
Eat your eat your vitamins. They're good for you.
Good for you. Eat your gold-turned broccoli.
yes, but are they gummy vitamins?
Oh, okay.
So that's what you get,
Heck,
kids.
no, we don't get them. We don't get them expensive crap down here. Sorry.
All right.
Couldn't help it. The Indiana came out of me.
So you all have a really quick meal, and you guys proceed down to the Cogs to go meet up with Sidon Boromar, the leader of the Boromar clan.
As we get to the cogs, I am going to throw up Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
I was
You
like,
get a-
"Follow up?"
You get a large sense of evil coming from Ro. I'm just kidding.
I already knew that one.
Rude.
It's got to be
Once
the
we have-
Rakshasa blood.
Once we're not too
I get
far
a
away.
lot of indifference from Tyrion. But I know for the duration, if there are any aberrations, celestial, elemental, fiend, fae, or undead within 30 feet of me,
Okay.
it'll let me know.
All right.
Just keep.
And what were you saying, Steele?
Once we are close to being in the club where we're meeting the Boromars, I'm going to cast invisibility on Ursula.
Okay.
And she's going to ride on top of
On top
Biscuit.
of Biscuit. Okay.
This
They
little
combine?
invisible dragon.
I got excited. I thought they were gonna combine. And
No, she's technically a
done.
small
Okay.
construct.
Okay. Anybody else preparing anything before you go into the club? No? Okay. You all walk in, and as you approach the front doors, you notice that there's some construction going on that wasn't here the last time you guys came down here. Like as if the front doors were smashed in at one point and are being remade.
By like a
Karen.
centipede kind of thing.
Yeah, so Taryn, you remember one of the little mechapeds that you thought was chasing you had gone down here and had attacked this place. But as you go in, you see it's still as lively as it was before. A little worse for wear, and there's areas that are obviously being rebuilt and reconstructed. And you guys are led up to the offices, where you are led into the room, and you see the plump little halfling known as Sidon Boromar sitting there, a ring on each finger, just waiting for you guys to come in. And there's 6 chairs available for you guys to sit in. My friends. Yes, come on in, please. Time for us to conclude our business, yes?
That's right.
Thank you. House Harris takes a seat.
So,
Yeah.
We got down there. There's a lot of crap going on in this city. You know that, right?
Yes. We heard about the explosion too. I thought
We heard
maybe
about your unfortunate incident down there. The two might be a little bit related. We found a couple of those mecha pede things.
Oh yes, yeah, that thing. Yes, that thing definitely did a little bit of damage, but we managed to fend it off.
The ones down there were triple the size, unfortunately.
Oh, wow! But I see you all made it out with your lives.
We did.
Did you perchance make it out with a particular object? And you
We
see
weren't
this
able to
little
save the forge.
No.
No. There was some kind of elemental that attacked it.
What about
There
the
appears
crystal?
to be a what's the term, DM? House Harris would know it. The rift.
Oh, the manifest zone.
There appears to be a manifest zone in the lava pools. We encountered other elemental creatures actually in the lower city not 2 days ago.
Yeah, I heard about that. So elementals seem to be running pretty rampant.
There's
Unfor-
worse.
Unfortunate that one of them seemed to attack the forge the same time you all did.
Well, we have thoughts on that as well. But the head, Kenneth, I can't remember his name. House Harris, what was his name?
Medics.
He wasn't quite himself.
What do you mean?
He isn't here. He's been duplicated by a Rakshasa.
So the rumors are true that there are Rakshasas in the city.
That would be the case.
This is very disturbing news indeed. How far does the corruption spread?
Pretty
Real
far.
quick, DM.
Yep.
I'm not getting a ping off him of being like a fiend or anything, right? He's just a normal guy. Great.
Yep.
Great. Love that.
So, he's like,
We were pretty lucky, all told.
and what of the the crystal itself from the forge. I'm guessing that was destroyed as well.
Your guess is about good as mine.
We did not look through the wreckage after it passed. We barely escaped.
Well, escaped enough. I see no burn marks on any of you.
I mean, we are prolific healers, and I'll like stretch my neck. There are lots of scars.
No, I am.
We are well protected, and I'll toss him the ring of fire protection that I took with me. We took precautions knowing about this zone, but unfortunately, there's not much that we can do about it. There's some kind of power system underneath that, and it went up.
I see. Such a shame that the forge was destroyed. Could have done a lot with that, you know. Oh, well. It is what it is, I guess, right? So, what's y'all's plans now?
That is a good question. But I feel our business has been completed, and I trust we won't be seeing any more Boramars showing up anytime soon on our ship or in our path. Unless
who's to say?
You're planning to pay.
Pay? For passage?
Yes, the next Boramar that sneaks on my ship is going overboard. I mean, with the captain's permission.
Permission granted.
I see.
Quick question. Do
Yep.
the Boramars, like, they saw the bits with Rose's uncle, like, disappearing and all that jazz, right? Are they aware that Ulrich was a Rakshasa?
Not that you're aware of.
So then I will say to him, you strike me as a man who, I believe we all can attest that the reputation is most important.
Yes.
Do you often make dealings with Rakshasas?
What do you mean?
Ulrich Devereaux, I do not know if your men have informed you. The ones who are on the young Devereaux's guard, but he has been replaced with a Rakshasa that we have dispatched.
Wait, what? This is news to me.
Insight. Hold on. Is it really?
Insight.
Is he lying to me?
27.
Where was that roll 20 minutes ago?
So you kind of studying him, and he seems genuinely surprised.
I would simply that perhaps to keep better tabs on the company you keep, if it is at all recompense, while investigating him, we found the remains of a young halfling of your family, the Samir Boramar.
Wait, Samir? He's been missing for 6 years. Where did you find him?
In a hold that was owned by the imposter. Unfortunately, he was beyond saving. I am sorry.
It is a shame. Oh well. So, where do you all plan on going next? You plan on staying in our fair city? I might have more jobs for you.
Perhaps another time. Until then, I believe the sky is calling us.
I see. Well, I suppose then our business is concluded.
And your business with my family?
Who's in charge of your family now, Miss Devereaux?
Well, I suppose it's me.
You? How can you run your family if you are soaring the skies of Colivera?
Let's just say I haven't made a decision yet. Regardless, if I am here, your dealings will be with me, not my brother.
Go ahead, give me a persuasion roll.
I will lean in heavily. I would like to try to improve this persuasion with a little of my own intimidation, if possible.
So you're trying to
Impose my dog and myself upon him.
So this is she's trying to persuade. Okay, I'll give you the advantage.
16.
Okay. He just kind of smiles at you. Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll be dealing with each other quite a bit, I think.
We'll see about
Well,
that.
then. We'll be off.
Okay. You all, I wish you safe travels. Wherever it is you may be going. Y'all say anything else?
Mm-mm.
As you get up to start walking away. Oh, that's a interesting looking bag you have there.
Oh.
It's an interesting make. Very interesting.
Yeah, this one I made myself.
I see that. Anyway, maybe I can get one like that myself one day.
You might be willing to part with it. How much money you have?
I've got a lot of money.
Like it's steel. Like
But I'm not in the market right now. Maybe someday.
Sure. Uh-huh.
I mean,
Safe
someday.
travels.
Oh,
And then he looks down at grabs a piece of parchment and ink, a quill, and just starts to jot some paperwork down. Or jot stuff down on paper. And ignores you guys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Heading
Alright.
out.
Okay. Where are you all heading now?
Well, first, once we're out, I think I'm gonna stop and look at everyone. I didn't think about this before, but I don't know if I can leave yet. I
Perhaps
think
we should talk about this on the ship.
okay. To the ship.
To the ship.
Okay. As you head up, you work your way back up through the city. And you work your way to this dock, and you make your way to your ship.
Do I have any packages waiting for me?
You do. You actually see your bag of holding kind of looped over the shoulder of Richter. He's personally holding on to it for you. And as you approach him, he takes it right off and hands it over to you. This was delivered for you earlier.
I reach inside.
Everything is there.
I hand him a platinum.
Oh, well, to a lucrative flight. Then he turns to you, Ro. Just as he goes to address you, though, you see your brother running towards the dock.
Slow down. Slow down.
So he doesn't seem to be frantically running. He's just hurriedly heading your way.
I'm leaning over the side. Can you walk? It literally drops off into nothing over there.
I got a coin. I'm good. I jump off these all the time.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, you're not leaving now, are you?
No, we're just discussing.
You can't leave. Who's gonna run the family while Mom recovers?
Can you like sit down there for like 5 minutes? Just give me a sec. We're not leaving. We're not leaving. Just sit. Just sit.
Don't leave me again, Ro. Or Nat.
Oof.
And then he kind of just puts his head down and walks over towards a bench on the dock and sits down.
Oh. Guys, I think I might have to stay here.
You didn't have to say that. We knew that.
To put it the obvious, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, apparently it was obvious to everyone but me because I only just figured that out. So...
Go. Take care of your family. They need you.
Keep me updated. And make sure you tell me when you're going from place to place, because once things are settled here and she's, back to normal, whatever that is, I could probably leave again for a bit. Tavern, how does this thing work? You heard me earlier, right? I just have to...
Phil, real quick, would it be possible to make like a secondary master coin?
Not in the time frame you got. Remember, it takes 8 hours.
That's
We
true.
can keep in touch.
Yeah.
It'll be just fine.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You think about it really hard, I guess, and send your thoughts through. We'll keep in touch for sure.
Olana, don't kill him. Yet.
You see, she just kind of looks over at him, gets a little smile on her face. He's probably gonna get himself killed first.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't help that one, but don't help it along, just...
You sure you want to do this?
I already left him once.
Echo, how you feeling over there?
I didn't see it coming, to be honest. So
It's not like you can't talk to me. You can use Tyrion's coin.
it won't be the same. But your brother already stole my line saying don't leave me again, so
It was for like 2 hours.
I'm not throwing it in your face. I'm just saying go take care of them now.
Yay, group hug.
So you all go in for a group hug?
Taryn, get in here.
I pushed Taryn.
If Halceris doesn't, I'm gonna stick a hand out and just wiggle it at him.
Actually, Halceris, after you've made your decision, has been writing, not frantically, but has been writing a note that he is going to seal with his holy symbol and some wax. And they come up to you and say, I understand what you must do. Protecting your family is the most important thing. We will see you again. Of this I have no doubt. So, stick to your training. When I see you again, you had better be able to use that, and I will point to the flail that you have now.
Oh yeah, I will.
I'm very proud of you, bro. I was not blessed with children, but if I could feel a father's pride, I imagine it would be this. This is a note. Please take this to the temple of the host. They will. It is instructions to ward your home. Now that we have expelled this threat, I think it is important to shore up these defenses. And basically, DM, it's just a note, giving my goodbyes to everyone at the Sovereign Temple, and basically requesting a casting of the Hallow spell on the grounds of the Devereaux estate.
Okay.
It costs a lot of money, but I mean, they owe me a little bit. So. But yeah, so to basically keep that into also notes to increase guard, not like faith militant or anything, but to be on the lookout for these sorts of threats now.
Yep.
Now that we know there is a shape-shifting threat of fiends, basically warning them to be vigilant.
Okay.
So I'll take the note and hold it for a second, and then when I lost everything, you guys were there. And I guess I always have room for more dads.
Fair enough.
But don't have too much fun without me. And I'll get there as fast as I can.
You have one more job with that sword of yours.
Do I?
Mm-hmm. You
Be
have to
better?
make somebody else captain.
Oh, shit. Okay, everybody close your eyes. Raise your hand if you want to be captain.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
Everybody put your hands down. Open your eyes. It's a tie.
You see Richter off on the side shaking his head.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give you guys two options. One, we play Boulder Parchment Shears. And two, we give experience and age priority.
Oh, I thought
Because
this was going to
while
finally be our PvP. This is where it was finally going to happen.
Okay, I'm not going to make anyone do that. Echo, I would love to make you captain, but however, I think that you will have so much more fun if you're not captain. Captain's not that fun. Captain's kind of stressful. You don't want to be captain. I don't even want to be captain. Halceris, you're captain now. I dub the captain.
Halceris freaks out for a minute because she's just waving a sword around. Like, that's fine. Okay. Thank you very much.
I
I
have
will
to go
try
up a little because nobody kneeled.
I will keep it in ship shape until you return.
Honestly, you can probably just keep the captain thing.
Yeah, until you are ready.
Okay, I think my brother's probably gonna throw himself off the side if I don't show back up, so. Yeah, what's up?
Oh no, I was just gonna once you leave, I'm gonna run past you and go talk to your brother real quick.
Okay.
Before you get to him, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, well-
turn to the others, Rose kind of going onto the deck, and Steele and Tyrion, and just be like, I know we had planned to leave with the evening. One night of revelry and goodbyes might not be such a bad thing.
You're the captain. Oh, and Ro, before you go, I didn't know I was planning this, but I am now. And I'll take off the gray bag of tricks and I'll hand it to her, in case you need a wolfie by your side.
Really? Huh. Yay. And Badger. And Elkie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Richter comes over to you, Ro. It's not going to be the same.
Probably going to be a little more organized. Let's be real.
I'm not talking about that. You, once you're out there adventuring, you're not going to be able to sit still for long.
Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't take too long.
Well, good luck, Captain.
Thanks, Captain.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
And he just claps you on the shoulder, kind of hard.
Jesus. Sovereign.
I mean, he's a pretty burly half orc. I mean,
I'm just like a small person.
I know.
Yeah, so once that's done, I'm gonna give a wave, do the I'm fine, everything is fine, smiling's mine. And then I'm gonna walk to where my brother is. Meanwhile,
As you start to walk there, right by you, Echo goes running towards Alistair.
He's just chilling, looking at the ship.
He's just kind of sitting there, and he looks up at you as you approach him.
All right. I'm not trying to look threateningly at him, but I'm also trying to keep it straight here. Be I know you've known her longer, but I feel like I kind of got to know her better in the past couple of years. So I got a couple of rules for you. She's gonna be staying and taking care of you, okay? One, and I'm kind of getting a little emotional here. One, she tends to get reckless and impulsive when it comes to anything related to those she cares about. She might not admit it, but she does. So obviously she's free to make whatever choice she wants, but sit down with her and make sure she talks through her process before she goes out and does stuff. For two, if you get any sense or any inkling that she's in trouble and she can't take care of herself, then you call us. Deal?
Okay. Deal.
And don't tell her I said this. Bye. I let her run back.
Okay. As you start to go back, you go and pass Ro again. Do you stop and say anything, or?
I give her one last hug and another one back.
Okay. Ro, as you hug Echo and you let go, you look and you notice the coloring on the scaled portions of Echo's face and body are almost a blue. They got almost like a blue tint to them.
That's just rude. Yeah. I'm gonna give everyone a wave. And then I'm gonna turn to my brother.
All right, and he's sitting there, looks up at you. So you're leaving now, huh?
No, I'm staying. For now. I'm staying for now.
He slowly stands up. And he looks like he's about to say something, but doesn't. And he just wraps his arms around you. You almost instinctively reached, like, waiting for the dagger to go in your back.
Yeah. Awkward sibling hug. Pat.
He's not letting go.
Okay. Yeah, we could do. I'll be here for a while, bud. I'm not going anywhere.
Were you all deciding to stay one more night for revels?
Halceris is going to on the deck of the ship. It's been a while since he had to command a ship, and says, Richter.
Aye, Captain.
Ben, we are leaving at 600 hours tomorrow morning before the sunrise. Make sure the ship is ready, and I will hand Richter 5 platinum and say, make sure the last meal here at port is a good one. We shall return in the morning.
Very good.
And I turn and I look over at Ro across the way. Say, we have one more night. It's the Fallen Star Company. And yeah, leave head off the ship.
Hey, you guys remember we didn't get to have our dance party, so hey,
We're getting wrecked. What's a good bar? Let's get wrecked, y'all.
So as you say that,
best gear.
The dock master, Shalindra, comes out and says, I know the perfect place for y'all. Come on, let's go.
Montage.
And she brings you all to this nice little tavern just down the street where the music is lively. There's a crowd there. Drinks are flowing. And you all can have a nice evening of revels. Alistair's even there with you.
I am sniping anything he puts in his hand that's alcoholic.
I'm going to go behind her.
I'm handing him alcohol. I'm distracting her. After she snipes the one drink, I distract her while Steele gives him more alcohol.
Okay.
It's like a 3-card Monty with cups, except they're all alcoholic.
I also have the jug of alchemy, so I'm just like subtly pouring whiskey out of the jug.
After about the first hour, Alistair is blitzed. He's just gone.
So am I'm sure, so.
I would, if at all possible, I'm just double checking the pricing right now. But would it be possible to, the house of marking and sending, would they sell sending stones? Kind of like a burner phone, or would that be something that?
Sure, I think I would say. Let me pull it up real quick.
You gotta invite them to the party first. That's how you get in with the techie guys, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a set of sending stones would run you about 150 gold.
Perfect. We will take a set.
Marked.
And then, just through the night, I'm going to give one to Tyrion and just say, slip this into Rose's pocket.
You got it, Captain. between the 3-cup Monty, you just throw in, some sleight of hand and try to slip that in there.
I don't think you'll have to try very hard.
No, pretty easy.
Alistair and I are like jumping up and down, like.
Oh yeah, no, you guys are having a blast right now.
Oh wow, they're playing Cupid Shuffle. Everybody on the floor.
At one point, Ro ends up
Don't you mean the
dancing
sovereign
on
host shuffle?
Yeah. The what are the angels here? Planetar Shuffle.
What was that, DM?
I was like, at one point, Ro ends up on the bar dancing.
Echo, get over here!
I kind of just join, bopping around.
We're definitely doing some like.
Are we those car like?
Yeah,
dealerships?
at the dealership.
Wacky inflatable flat and arm 2 bands.
Yeah.
Alarming ones, yes.
Okay. Anything else you all want to do during your revels? No?
No, I don't
Okay.
think
Unless it's turning into PvP, but I didn't prep for that.
No. So, okay. So you guys dance.
so. Wait, at some point, I do want to pull the dads aside.
Okay. So you pull Halceris and Steel aside at one point.
I'm just gonna say it, okay? So, it's 2 things. 1, I won't be that stupid, so don't worry too much. My mom won't let me. I don't think. I don't know. Is she my mom? Who knows?
Yes,
Number 2.
yes, she is.
Number 2. Ah, right. Steel, thank you for all the shining things and the things that see in the dark. And thanks to you, I was useful. And that was really nice. And then all the pets. That was nice. Alceris, thanks for being someone I can always trust. I felt like all I did was hide for years. And it was you that was found me hiding. I'm not sure where I was going with that one. And then hug.
I'll take the hug and pull away for a sec and say, grab your hand and say, "You are powerful, Ro. Not because of this in your hand." And then poke you in the chest because of this. This is where you are strong. Do not forget it. I'm going for another hug. I'm also hugging the only person that's a normal height. Now I'm the short one in this giants.
I'm then going to tower over them and give a big hug.
Okay.
Need to hire in more halflings. Make me feel taller.
Heron, last night at Revels with Ro around, you planned on doing any shenanigans?
Let's just steal something. And it doesn't even matter what. Hang on. I'm gonna look at a guy at the bar. Hey, you.
Yeah?
What's something that's locked up and really safe and really cool around here?
My wife. And he goes back to drinking a beer.
Hey,
Oh.
bro,
Are we
did I
still?
tell you-
Are we stealing his wife?
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna
Okay.
say, did I tell you the story of how I got that dress of yours?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, Tyrion was there. Hey Tyrion, do you remember where the shop is?
Yes.
You guys remember where it's? Yeah, it's not far away.
Yes.
I think
I'm not
think
welcome
Rogue needs
back,
some
let's go.
matching Boots.
All right.
Yes. Come on, Echo. We're
Okay.
gonna go steal some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Like skip out of the bar.
Let's go.
You guys go skip out into the city
I pull
street.
Cyrus aside before they go, and I'm gonna go. We're gonna have to watch them.
Seems like a not great end if we're all in the pokey at the end of the night. Not a great way to sign out, but let's
We'll take care of it.
yeah.
In the pokey.
Okay, so you guys make your way over to the shop where you had bought all your fancy clothing for the masquerade ball, but now what are you doing?
Is it closed? What does it look like?
Oh no,
What
it's
is-
closed. It's
I'm a drunk
Middle
fool.
of the
I'm
night.
putting my eyes on the window like this.
Oh man.
I just tap real back up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And let's pick that lock. Let's get in there.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go.
okay. Give
Can
me
I look in the like broad street we're on if there's other people walking by?
Oh, there is.
Yeah,
I'm
I
standing
imagine.
in front of him, like shifting my weight, and
I am-
like
I got a dirty 20.
I'm going to get my animals, and I'm going to start a impromptu performance.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
To see if I can distract a crowd to the other side of the street.
So, Steel, I need a performance check.
You still have your gift of luck. You didn't use any, so you can take
Yeah.
advantage if you want.
I'm gonna gift of luck that. That's for darn sure. Let's see. I need abilities.
I'll give you guidance too, because this seems it seems important.
Let's see. Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
my
Plus D4.
Plus a D4. Hold on, we gotta find me a D4. Hold on. There you
Ooh.
go.
Dirty
Dirty
20.
20.
So a dirty 20. Okay, so you get the few onlookers at night. A lot of them are drunkards and just people stumbling home. They all stop and like, look at that, look at that, and they're just pointing and having a good old time with your performance.
I got a dirty
Electricity
20 on
flying.
my on my sleight of hand check.
All right,
My
so
thieves tools.
you start to mess with the lock, and yeah, probably should have had you do it at disadvantage because you're probably drunk, but that's fine.
He could do this with his eyes closed.
He's
and-
sober for the job.
As you hit it, you hear almost a magical spark. I am gonna need you. Let me
Mhm.
double check what save this is here.
Eldritch blasted that shit.
It's rigged up with a fireball.
No.
He wouldn't risk all of his clothes that way.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Tyrion.
You got a 4.
All right. So, Ro, you're sitting there all excited. You're watching him do this, and as you hear the click, you're ready to go in, and the lockpick drops to the ground. As where Taryn was just standing a moment ago, you see a goat.
What kind of goat? Give me a species. How big are my horns?
No, you're a small fainting goat.
Oh, Echo, pick him up. Echo, pick him up. Echo, grab him.
I attempt to ram the doors.
So as you get ready to go ram the doors, you feel Echo touch you, and your whole body goes rigid, and you fall over into Echo's
Oh no.
arms. And with a little fat.
Is the door open now, or did he just turn into a goat and nothing has changed?
Nothing has changed.
But it's unlocked now.
He
You can try?
tripped the wire.
I'ma try it.
He didn't unlock. Oh,
It's still locked.
Damn, with a dirty 20.
All right, I'm gonna try and pick the lock.
It's a
Okay.
high-end
Pick
store.
the
Yeah,
lock.
no, this is a very high.
Oh, I'm not upset at it. I'm just saying.
He just hold on to him and keep him quiet.
Okay, so
Bah.
16.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit, I didn't think of that. Wow, am I drunk or is my character drunk? 19.
Meh. You now have 2 goats.
Ah.
Me and Steele have been like trying to work the crowd, and then I look over, and Echo just has 2 goats in front of a door.
Perfect.
Echo's
Yeah, so
holding up.
Wanted.
Still, as you're kind of doing your performance, still, you turn around and you look and you see Echo holding 1 goat and another small goat there in front of the door.
Ah.
Bah.
I look
You
over
did.
at
Yeah, you
Steele.
did.
Ah.
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 I want to make this a very memorable show. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on Ro's goat and summon Ro to my hand.
Okay.
Ah.
So, as Ro gets summoned to your hand as a goat, your whole body goes rigid too.
Look, I got the goat and I killed it.
Ah.
If Echo
And
can hide-
and the crowd of drunk onlookers like, yeah,
I
Ah.
throw it over
pull
the
goat-
edge,
pull-
throw it over the edge.
No,
That
no.
makes sense.
No. Okay, you ruined it. Go. And I stopped the performance.
Okay.
Thank you all very much. How Sarah holds out his hat. We get any money?
Go ahead, give me a D20.
What 10?
You end up with 10 silver.
Nice. Yeah, I pocket it, or I'll give Steele his half. So 5 silver to you too.
Hey, Alceres, do you know how to fix this?
Can
That-
I assume this is glyph of warding kind of nonsense?
So, so you would know a glyph of warding goes off 1 time and that's it, and it's
Sure.
done. So this is something else.
Can I make a? How about let us adjourn to the ship and then we will see how this is.
1 second. Can I cast what's the
Spell?
come here spell? Yeah, the spell.
Dispel magic.
No, I would like to determine what this lock is. Can I
Arcana check?
investigate- Not what's the spell though? There's a spell that will tell me. My brain is just
Identify.
Identify will let you
Thank
know
you,
what
that
kind
is.
of magic. Yeah.
yes. I would like to identify
Ah.
real quick on this.
Okay.
I'm using up all my spells today on this one
Hey.
encounter.
So you use identify, and the lock has a transmutation enchantment on it, to where if you don't use the right key to unlock it, or a very specific key, it will cast polymorph on the individual.
I am going to write that down in a notebook real fast. And I'm going to try to recreate it at some point.
Okay. So you are kind of familiar with the fact that you do know that House Kundarak, who does a lot of the bank vaults and stuff, they make stuff like this special for high-end establishments or anybody who's willing to cop up the money
thinking,
to do so.
Like a great party favor trick, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you all heading back to your ship?
Yeah. Knowing it is polymorphous, I believe this is not permanent. We will probably wear off soon, but I think at the event of acting like an ass and turning into a goat, perhaps it's better to call it a night.
Start eating Echo's hair.
Which I think is kind of.
I'm headbutting you
because I wasn't sure if Ro was going to stay on the ship tonight. Wait, where's the brother? Did he get sent back home early?
You don't know.
Bar. Let's go back to the bar.
Shit.
Oh, can we say Olana is watching him? Like she's on babysitting duty?
No, well,
Really
you
should
left
go.
her on babysitting duty. Well, let's say that.
Perfect.
Oh, good, great, yep.
We'll go pick them up, and then I guess he can stay on the ship too. It'll be a fun night.
So when you go back to the tavern, you see Olana sitting there on one of the benches, kind of just relaxed, and you see Alistair's just laying down with his head on her lap, just out cold. And so you scoop them up as well. You all make it back to the ship for one last night together. And then you all wake up the next morning. Oh.
I was actually going to do one more thing.
Okay.
And just as we're kind of putting everybody to bed, I'm going to ask Echo to join me on the deck. I assume by the time we got there, have the goats stop being goats?
Just after you get back. So so they were a goat for an hour.
An hour, perfect.
I'm still trying to eat Echo's hair. Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Well, were you carrying? No, Echo. Were you carrying Taryn the whole time? Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he was down here, and then Rose up here.
Okay. So at one point, Taryn just pops back into full size while you're carrying him. Part of your hair's in his mouth.
I'm just like draped over his shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah, like maybe 30 seconds later, Ro pops back into.
Oh.
That was fun.
I'm sober.
Very.
Yep. Echo, could you
Yeah, and I let her down. No.
I just.
All right, how's Sarah's? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say to Ro, you know that vortex warp trip that we've been using?
Yeah.
It works on any point I can see. Night.
Yeah, I'll just ask Echo to join, or just like if we're passing through, I'll just stop Echo. Just be, are you okay?
It's gonna take a while to get used to.
It is hard to be apart, but it's not goodbye.
I know, and she needs to do what she has to do, but it's just gonna be weird, and I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah, have to be there for each other to pick up the slack. But no, I just wanted to check in. I am sorry I have not been present with you. All these things happening, they have clouded me to the things around me. They've been they've plagued the mind. I am sorry for this.
No, don't worry about that. I was actually gonna ask, how are you doing? No, we had a rough night, a couple nights ago, and I seemed really upset. So
just not a pleasant dream.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my absence this morning did not exactly fill me with confidence. But hopefully, we can find some sort of heading. I'm not sure. The Delcor and the Giants fought at some point. I was only able to find that they were able to do something to seal them away, and I don't know what it is. And I am not sure if it has something to do with your newfound abilities and your and Tyrion's shared ancestry. The Shadow Giant I am unfamiliar with.
I'll be honest, I haven't thought about it in a while. I feel like we've just been running around dealing with so much. I kind of just put that whole part of me on hold. I know, like sometimes it shows up and I get confused in the moment, but it hasn't felt like a priority in a while. So I'm glad that you sparked it up again, so we can figure it out.
Yeah. I think that would be good. I think just a hand on her shoulder said, I will help as much as I can. You have the book on you? The tome? Is that in Tyrion's
I think
possession?
it's in the bag of holding. Yeah, other stuff is there.
Perhaps I'll try looking at it tonight.
Yeah. I put my hand on his hand on my shoulder and I say, you said something about not being able to save us, and I feel like that triggered a lot for you yesterday. I just wanted to say that I feel like you saved us plenty. In the moment that you kind of we became this family, I have always felt safe because of you. So don't think that you haven't saved us in any way.
Thank you. And I'll go in for a hug. And when I do, DM, I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
And I think this is Halceris just kind of fixating on the only thread he has, and I don't think it's on purpose, really. But I'd like to cast Soul Borrowing on Echo.
Okay.
Because I can gain a language and or a sense that she has. And I'm going to, I think it's almost subconscious that I'm just like, how can I help this girl? How can I help them figure this out? I don't know what any of this is because I can't read the book. But
right.
I'm hoping that this will give me kind of a bypass.
Okay. And for those of you who might not know what this is actually one of the spells from our friends at Kobold Press in our Deep Magic book that we have
so great.
through Shard Tabletop.
It's wonderful. It's a beautiful spell.
Yep. So, okay. Yeah, so you do that and then you finish your embrace.
And then I will go talk to Steele and ask for the book. Actually, I'll ask him if everything worked out okay. Wink, wink. With the bag of holding.
It seems to have gone okay.
Happy to hear.
I'll get out the tome and I'll hand it over.
Okay.
And I'll just adjourn to my quarters and try to read. I think the revelry has been fun, and Halceris is still like a little buzzed, and he's a older man, so he's like, I'm not going to bed drunk because that hangover is not great. So you drink some water, try to read this book.
Okay. You kind of glance through, and for the first time, you can actually read it. And Unfortunately, there's nothing in here about the quarry. Or Dalcor or the Dreaming Dark, or you don't see anything about any conflict between them and the giants. And then you kind of go
do
ahead.
I get a sense about what this book is about? Is it a like a journal? Is it a
So
time-
it more goes over the conflict between the giants and the elves. And it also mentions a curse on Zendrick that prevents any civilization from growing on that continent.
Okay.
But yeah, and that's pretty much what you get from the book. And then you drift off to sleep as the exhaustion of the day finally catches up to you. And you all wake up the next morning, crew hurriedly working around, getting the ship together, getting ready to set sail before first light.
Yep.
I'll say a lot of the crew actually come up to you, Ro, and say their goodbyes because you were their captain for a short period of time.
Thanks for being a great crew. You deserved slightly more direction.
You're a great captain. We'll see you on the flip side.
Say hi to your new captain.
And you
I'll,
see
like-
Alistair just kind of,
Not that one. Not that one. Behind him. You know Halceris?
Yeah, well, no. So the crew sees that and they go and they start doing what they got to do. But you just see Alistair kind of stumbling out. Oh, my head.
Yeah, me too. Let's go home. If I remember right, Cook used to make the most disgusting hangover cure, but it works. It works, okay? Just trust me. Just gulp it down. You got this. Let's go.
Like a prairie oyster.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yep. Let's do this. And you get off the ship. Do you stay behind and watch the ship leave?
Yeah.
Okay. So the crew hurries and gets ready, and Richter comes up to you, Halceris. All right, Captain. Where to?
I think heading west.
Heading west towards the ocean.
I believe it is time for us to make. Let's see. We are in the middle of the world, right?
No, you are not.
Oh,
So
right.
let me.
Sorry, I've got us confused with the other place we were at.
Yep. So let me move this. You are actually down here in Sharn. So, as far as you guys know, there is another. The Triforge is out up here in the Mournlands, as well as there's one in the city of Making. So it was in Eston, was the Triforge.
Mhm.
And then the other forge is located in Making, which was swallowed up by the Glass Plateau during the day of mourning. So that would be to your northeast, would be the direction to head for those.
Head towards the Mournlands.
Yep.
Yikes. I guess then we will make our heading west by northwest. I believe it is time to touch down in New Seer once more.
You mean north by east by northeast?
I said what I said. Make way. Halceris would know directions. Brandon does
Yeah, gotcha.
But
And-
I
as
said
we're
what I said.
as we take off, and as we like, I think we all have like the teary wave goodbye to Ro on the port side. I will say, Echo. Yeah, and I will put the sending stone in your hand. If you want to say one more goodbye.
Oh no, I don't know what to say. What do I say? Oh, it's only like 25 words too, right?
Yep.
Oh no. Um, take care. I'll miss you. Don't do dumb things without me or without telling me.
So you got 10 more.
15 more.
15 or 10?
10.
10.
10 more.
Keep in touch. I love you. Bye.
Okay. Ro, you hear this come through, and you're not aware you have the stone.
It's just like a speaker. You're like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Well, no, it's in your head, but
Echo, you learned a new spell? Kind of creepy. Miss you already. Love you too.
you don't have to use all 25 words. Just saying.
Do we just keep talking? What is this? Is it going to cut? Is it going to? And then that's
and then
left.
it cuts out.
I can't send back, right?
No.
Once a
Okay.
day.
Once a
But I'll
day.
get the information. I'll get that. I'll receive that.
Yep.
Okay. I'll be like, all right, I'll talk to her tomorrow. Okay.
And at that-
Just
oh.
be like, I probably should have told them how to use them.
Yeah. Or that Ro even had one.
No, that was absolutely the best possible way that could have gone.
And the ship starts to take off away from the dock, heading out towards the open skies of Corvair. Ro, as you watch the ship and your friends depart, you know you're going to miss them. And then something catches your eye. Something moving on the back of the ship, on the outside of the hull. Just a shift in the light. Just a shift in the patterns on the wood. You can't actually see anything, but it looks like there's something moving along the outside hull of the ship.
I don't have any way to. Can I Eldritch Blast?
You want to Eldritch Blast your ship?
I don't want to Eldritch Blast a ship. I just want to Eldritch Blast like off to the side.
So
that
they're past the 120 foot mark by this point.
I'm gonna do it anyway, and like
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I don't know if they can see me or not, and I'm just gonna point at the hull a bunch.
Okay.
Oh, she misses us.
Should we do a perception check for this?
Well, as the ship departs, Rose shoots the stuff up in the air,
Oh, I
but it's
love you
not
too.
even reaching the deck level of where you guys are at this point.
It just
you-
looks like I'm like throwing.
Like,
But you-
yep, like fireworks.
But you're sailing off into the morning, and we'll see what's going on after the new year when we come back.
Into the morning, but not the morning.
Yeah, right. There's a distinction. Hold on.
Exactly. So in case you haven't figured it out, yes, unfortunately, life happens and Rose got to step away for a little while. But this is not completely goodbye, because Ro has said she plans on coming back here in a little while. So just for a short time, we will be without our beloved Ro. We're all going to miss her, but we know she'll be back soon. So we're going to look forward to that. And that's one less person to get the party in trouble too, I think, going forward, because maybe less shenanigans, maybe not. We'll
Somebody's gonna
see.
pick up the slack.
But and of course we will not be streaming next week either because of the holidays. But we will be back the first week of the new year with wherever the winds seem to take our adventurers. Before we go ahead and call it an evening now, I think we just got a few quick reminders for everybody, and then we'll go find a friend to raid.
Yeah, if you liked our stuff tonight, be sure to check out the other shows we have here at the Games Tavern. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. They continue as their stalwart adventurers continue on their travels to Neverwinter. What bad choices will they make this time? We also have the Omega Files, and that's on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's our Call of Cthulhu game set in the modern era. Mysteries, intrigue, and danger loom around every corner for whatever brave soul shows up.
We also don't want you to forget that you can subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel right now. Subscribing is free. You won't miss any of our action. We have all of our shows there, and they're updated pretty consistently, so you can catch up on all the action here. So make sure you go there. Leave a like, positive comment, something to engage so that we can see all the wonderful people joining us. And we hope to see some of you there.
All right, so be sure to visit 1985games.com and check out their mystery dice packs and other great tools for your games. And if you use our special show code DirtyD's1985, no spaces, all one word, you can get this 10% discount on your purchases.
10%?
10%.
10%.
10%.
10%.
Oh, wow. Well, speaking of discounts, as always, a huge thank you to our friends over at Shard Tabletop for sponsoring our show. Go to the link in chat to check it out yourself and use TGT Shard 20, no spaces, to get a 20% discount on your DM Pro and other subscriptions. Yes, that's 20%.
I'm sorry. You said 20%?
10 plus 10, 20%.
I heard correctly,
TGT
right?
Shark
20%.
Yeah, double the 10%. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and call it an evening. We'll see you all in a couple weeks as the Fallen Star Company continues their effort to destroy these creation forges. Stay dirty, everyone. We'll see you next year.
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays.
Bye.